Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-0.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Let's take a look at our lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Well, Boog, as I pop my collar, this lineup is taking the Chris Singleton approach. But in today's game, we know walks are key to scoring runs. At times, this lineup swings a little too freely. They need to make pitchers work harder.
Matt Chapman in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And the 1-0. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there are 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Luis Arise.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Casey Schmidt at the plate now. That's ball 1. And another ball. Hard liner. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Giants, Tyler Mahle. What do you look for here?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there. Strike 1. strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
In the air to left center. And there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Now one missed. And the pitch is in for a strike. And now 3-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Swing and a ground ball. Devers steps on the bag here tonight. An efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Harper now. The first overall pick back in 2010.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. Ground ball, left side. Low throw, and he can't hang on to it.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Ball. Hot.
Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt, full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw in the dirt, can't pick it cleanly. Now 2 aboard.
Man, that was a great effort to lunge and pick that one at first. The throw was way short, but he almost bailed him out. Just couldn't get it to stick in the mitt.
First and second, 2 outs. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Scoreless after one. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Devers now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. One out in the second.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Up.
No score here in the second.
Oh.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's got it. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit.
That's out the corner. Hey.
That one finds the zone. 1 and 2. Got him. 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground to first. Devers takes it to the bag. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 7th, 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm.
That's out to center field. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And there's a foul ball. one fouled off. 0-2 now.
Whoa.
Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at first, one away. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Come on now, Phillies.
0-1 now. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball.
He goes down looking. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Drew Gilbert digs in now.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Ball. Outside.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One away.
Catcher Patrick Bailey.
Ball 1.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
Strike 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive to short and caught.
Up next for the
And
Giants,
here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Giants go down quietly. Still no score. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Ball one there. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Phillies.
One gone runner at first. So Harper stands in. He's 0 for 1. And the 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Oh, 2 now. Schwarber over at first with one away. And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. That's too low. And that's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball.
Just missed. Brandon Marsh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Softly hit to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. And here is Matt Chapman. swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball.
Ball.
Strike two.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Three-two on the way. Ground ball to Bone. To first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Luis Arise.
Up.
That clips the corner. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. That one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Still
That's
just
away.
the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Casey Schmidt. He's 0 for 1.
Ball. No, that's a ball.
And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Towards first, stop. And it gets by him. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. back here in Philadelphia, ready to go. Bottom 4. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
That's inside. Ball 1. Just missed. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here comes Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely.
That's the ball.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save.
Nights like this, when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
The Phils looking to strike first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Move to second. Stop. Back on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Man at second. And it remains 2-2. In the air out to center. Base hit into the outfield. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, one out. In the air, left field. Can't get there. One run will score. Here comes Bohm around third. Relay throw. The tag out. But they do get a run.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rafael Marchand went down on strikes his first time through. And on second, 2 down. Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Struck him out swinging. They limit the damage here. We played 4. It's the Phillies 1 and the Giants nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Willie Adames stands in. Going 1.
Well, these Giants being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Elliott Ramos.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. The Phillies leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. Struck out swinging his first time. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Two down, nobody on. Late swing, foul to the left.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Bullpen action for the Giants for the first time. Ryan Borucki appears to be getting loose. Wynn also throwing. Oh, 1 now.
Ball.
Foul ball there.
This is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
In time to Devers, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Nope, that's inside.
Schwarber leads off first with one away. Fastball is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. In the air on the infield. Schmidt gets under it. And there are two outs.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 1 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Patrick Bailey
Leading off
getting
for
ready
the
to hit.
Giants, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Just
No, that's a
missed.
ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Missed with a changeup. 3 balls, no strikes.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that is in for a strike. 3-1. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. This one popped up. Turner drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
On the ground, right side. Harper takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman Matt Chapman.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts.
Bowling.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Luis Arias in the on-deck circle. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Liner picked on the hop at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for San
Back now for the
Francisco,
bottom of the
number
6th,
47,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan
Barucki.
Barucki.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the Phillies, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Well, these
That's a
Phillies
corner.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That clips the corner.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
The 2-1. And there's the ball. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Three-two now. Tap back to the mound. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
That one misses. Ball 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Matt Gage preparing to come on if needed. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge.
Third baseman, Alec.
One out man at first. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. He's 2 for 2. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in easily. First offering, runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
That's just a perfect catch and throw right there. You get a guy with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of it.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They lead it 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now it's the Giants DH, Luis Arias. Ball 1, no strikes.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Way inside, gets out of the way.
I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Right through there for a strike. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. The Phils holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jesus Luzardo, done for the night. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jonathan Bolin.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
First pitch misses. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with two gone.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. Strike on the inside corner. Activity in the bullpen. Brad Keller, the closer, is getting loose. Kirkering getting loose as well. That's off the mark. And 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one well upstairs. Ball two.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. And a breaking ball misses outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one found hard the other way.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That one lifted to left. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for San
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Keaton Wynn.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder Justin Crawford.
To the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Catcher Rafael Marchand.
Nope, that's away.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. a 2-1 on the way. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, high.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going. The throw to second is offline.
Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle. Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one outside. And now 3-0. Bryce Harper next to bat for Philadelphia. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch is in there. And the count is 3-1. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And a foul ball.
That's foul.
Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, you have to take care of the baseball, and that's just not something they've been able to do in this one. That's their 3rd error, and part of the reason they're losing right now.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good. I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
On the ground, Schmidt. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Orion Kerkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. That one way inside. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-2. Foul Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
The 1-0.
No.
The Phillies trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Now all even up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
That's a ball.
That's smashed towards center. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 1 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for San
Back
Francisco,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Killian.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Leading off for the Phillies, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Next for the Phillies, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. Ground ball up the middle. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Up next for the Phillies,
One
second
down.
baseman,
Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. The throw to third. And he's out easily.
Boog, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Quick toss to first. Stop. Back in on a dive. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Throw to third. Safe.
Well, high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
Struck him out looking. Phillies strand one, but they lead it 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Brad Keller. A chance at his first save of the year. Now it's Matt Chapman. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Next to hit, Casey Schmidt. That misses, and it's 1-0.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman Rafael Devers.
1 out left for the Giants. Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Back to the mound. It hit him. But they get the out. What a play and what a way to end it.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.